You won't believe this tiny coin from Germany could be worth millions of dollars. But yes, it's true. Today we are talking about the Germany one. Pfennig coin from the year 1987. And its shocking value of $6.8 million. At first, it sounds unbelievable that such a small coin, something many people once ignored or threw into jars, could change someone's life completely. But stay with me until the very end, because I will explain not only why this coin is so valuable, but also how you could potentially sell it for a fortune, if you happen to find one in your collection. This is World Coin Mystique, and once again we are diving deep into the hidden treasures of coins you might never expect to be worth anything. Get ready, because what you're about to hear will shock you. The story of the German Pfennig goes back centuries. Long before the euro was introduced, Germany used the Deutsche Mark as its main currency, and the Pfennig was the smaller unit. 1 Deutsche Mark was equal to 100 Pfennig. So these tiny coins were used daily by millions of people for decades. Everyone had Pfennig coins in their pockets, in their wallets, and in their homes. They were used to buy bread, pay for newspapers, or make phone calls. People thought of them as nothing more than pocket change. But over time, certain Pfennig coins became rare, and collectors started to realize their hidden potential. The 1 Pfennig coin of 1987 might look ordinary at first glance. It's a small copper-plated steel coin, lightweight, and simple in design. On one side, you see the denomination with the word Pfennig and an oak leaf sprig, symbolizing strength and endurance. On the other side, you see the German federal eagle, the national symbol of Germany, bold and proud. For most people, it was just another coin in circulation. But what they didn't know was that a small number of 1987 1 Pfennig coins had minting differences, errors, or conditions so rare that they would one day become the center of attention in the numismatic world. Collectors in the United States are especially fascinated by these coins, because rare European coins often carry higher prestige in international markets. While people in Germany used these coins every day and thought nothing of them, American collectors saw them as unique, exotic, and historically important. The shift from Deutsche Mark to euro in 2002 made Pfennig coins obsolete. But instead of losing value, certain years like 1987 gained legendary status. And this is where the shocking value of $6.8 million comes into the picture. Now, you may be wondering, why would anyone pay that much for a small coin like this? The answer lies in 3 key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. First, rarity. Not all 1987 1 Pfennig coins are valuable. Only a small handful of them have the characteristics collectors are hunting for. Some may have been struck with different dies, creating variations in the design. Others might have mint errors, such as off-center strikes, double strikes, or unusual metal compositions. Coins like these can be extremely rare, sometimes with only 1 or 2 known examples in existence. Second, condition. Collectors value coins based on their preservation. If a 1987 1 Pfennig coin has been kept in perfect mint state condition, with no scratches, no discoloration, and sharp details, it becomes incredibly valuable. A coin that was once worth just a fraction of a Deutsche Mark suddenly becomes a prized possession. Grading services in the United States, like PCGS or NGC, assign official grades to coins, and a high-grade 1987 1 Pfennig can skyrocket in value. Third, demand. The US collector market is massive, and people are willing to pay extraordinary prices for rare coins. When a coin is both rare and historically significant, the demand can exceed the supply by far, driving prices into the millions. And that is exactly what has happened with the 1987 1 Pfennig coin. While most of these coins are worth just a few cents, the rarest examples have reached auction prices as high as $6.8 million. Just imagine, a tiny coin you might dismiss as worthless could actually be a hidden fortune. Think about how many people had these coins lying around in their homes, stored away in jars, drawers, or boxes, never realizing they might be holding a treasure. It's almost unbelievable, but it's real. And it's happening right now in the collector's market. If you are sitting in the United States and wondering how you could sell such a coin, the process might surprise you. First, you need to make sure the coin you have is genuine and valuable. Not every 1987 1 Pfennig is worth millions. So authentication is crucial. Reputable coin grading companies like PCGS or NGC are your best option. They will professionally examine your coin, verify its authenticity, and give it an official grade. This step is extremely important because collectors only trust certified coins when it comes to big money. Once your coin is graded and certified, the next step is to choose where to sell it. Some people choose major auction houses, like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, which regularly sell rare coins for millions of dollars. Others prefer private sales, where elite collectors are willing to pay even more to get the coin they want. Online platforms like eBay are another option. But for a coin this rare and valuable, professional auction houses or private deals are usually the safest and most profitable routes. The shocking part is, even if you sell the coin for less than its highest value, you could still walk away with an incredible fortune. For example, some experts suggest that you could easily sell a 1987 1 Pfennig coin for around $6.2 million to $6.5 million, depending on condition and buyer interest. That means you could become a millionaire overnight, all because of a coin that once had almost no value. What makes this even more fascinating is the psychology behind collectors. Wealthy collectors often compete to own the rarest coins, and they don't mind spending millions. For them, it's not just about money. It's about owning a piece of history, something that no one else has. Imagine being the owner of a coin so rare that only a handful exist in the world. That feeling of exclusivity is what drives collectors to pay astronomical prices. Another factor adding to the suspense is that many people don't even realize these coins are out there. Every day, someone might stumble upon an old jar of coins in their attic, basement, or safe deposit box. Without knowing it, they could be sitting on a 1987 1 Pfennig worth millions. The idea that such treasures are still hidden in plain sight keeps collectors and treasure hunters constantly searching. Think about this. What if right now, in your home, there is a coin you overlooked, something you thought was just pocket change, but in reality, it could make you a millionaire? This is the type of mystery that makes rare coins so exciting. And with the Germany 1 Pfennig 1987 coin, that mystery is more powerful than ever. As experts in rare coin buying and analysis, we always advise collectors to carefully check their old coins, especially those from Germany around the 1980s and 1990s. You never know which one might be the jackpot. And with the market growing and US collectors more interested than ever, the value of rare Pfennig coins is only going up. Some predictions even suggest that the 1987 1 Pfennig coin could exceed $7 million in future auctions. So, what should you do if you find one? First, don't spend it or give it away. Keep it safe, preferably in a protective holder. Then, contact a professional grading service to get it certified. Once it's graded, you can decide whether to auction it, sell it privately, or even hold onto it as an investment. With values this high, even holding onto it for a few more years could increase its price dramatically. Remember, coins like these are not just pieces of metal. They are keys to wealth, history, and prestige. The Germany 1 Pfennig 1987 coin is proof that even the smallest, most ordinary things can hold extraordinary value. And the best part is, you don't need to be a professional collector to benefit. Sometimes, luck and awareness are all you need.